Greetings, car fanatics. I'm going to share 6 reasons why you should buy a Porsche 997 now. If you're a car enthusiast like me, you want a sports car that's engaging to drive, a sports car with strikingly good looks, one that can hold its own in terms of performance with modern sports cars, and a sports car that is reliable and practical. Well, today I'm going to share why I think the Porsche 997 is that sports car to buy. The first reason why you should buy a 997 is because of its styling. Despite the design being 17 years old, just look at how amazing the 997 looks. It has the classic 911 lines, but still looks modern, and look at the car. It literally looks great from every single angle. The second reason you should buy the 997 is because of its performance. The 997 isn't just one of those cars that looks fast. The 911 has built up its reputation of being the most iconic sports car in the world for a reason. It's a sports car you can take to the track straight from the factory and beat up lap after lap. It's one of the only cars built today with the engine behind the rear axle. The 997 uses a flat 6 motor and comes in different trims ranging from 325 horsepower to all the way up to 620 horsepower. The flat 6 configuration makes a really unique sound. My 2010 911 Carrera S is equipped with the 3.8 flat 6 motor that puts out 385 horsepower and 310 foot-pounds of torque. While this might not seem like a lot by today's standards, the 911 has always punched well above its weight class. At just over 3,000 pounds, my 911 Carrera S can do 0 to 60 as fast as 3.8 seconds with a PDK transmission and 4.2 seconds with a manual transmission. While there are many faster cars today, these performance figures are still no slouch by today's standards. The 997 isn't only fast in a straight line like an American muscle car. The 997 also comes with world-class brakes. My 997 has 4-piston Brembo brakes with 13-inch rotors in the front and rear, and it can bring the car to a stop from 70 miles per hour in just 155 feet. The 997 also comes with world-class suspension tuning. Carrera S models and up come with active dampers that actively adjust damping numerous times a second based on road conditions. Combine these suspension with the massive foot-wide tires and multi-link rear suspension, the 997 can pull over 0.9 Gs or more on the skid pad. So as you can see, the 997 still has impressive performance by today's standards and is a car that still holds its own on the track. The 997 is also hailed as the last analog 911. It's the last generation to come with hydraulic steering, which gives you amazing steering feel and precision. Combine the steering with the sweet naturally aspirated engine, manual transmission, and suspension, and you have a vehicle that gives you an incredible driving experience like no other. The next reason you should buy a 997 is practicality. Just look at how much stuff you can fit into the 997. Want to go on a weekend getaway for 2? No problem. You can easily fit a cooler, 2 carry-on size suitcases, sleeping bags, and much more. The front is generous in size, and the back seats fold down to give you a nice shelf to place things on. You also have a usable glove box and other storage compartments throughout the car. The fourth reason you should buy the 997 is because of its well-appointed, spacious, and comfortable interior. The 997 can accommodate shorter and taller drivers. I'm only 5'8", but the 997 can easily accommodate drivers over 6 feet tall. Have young kids? Not a problem. The 997 back seats, while unusable for adults, can easily accommodate young kids and people under 4.5 feet tall. Try doing that in a Corvette or an exotic Italian. In addition, the 997 is a nice place to spend time in. It comes with nice, durable leather and clean interior lines that, while Spartan, continue to look good with age. In the driver's seat, you'll notice Porsche relentlessly focuses on the driving experience. You sit nice and low in the car and have excellent visibility. You also have a telescoping steering rack that allows you to get the perfect driving position. The seats come with memory, and while my car has a 12-way adjustable seats, some 997s come with the 16-way adaptive sport seats that actively inflate to keep you in place while in the corners. Moving to the center stack, the 997 is available with heated and ventilated seats, though my car only has a heated seat option. You also have automatic climate control that works very well, along with the automatic rain-sensing windshield wipers. On the 997 Gen 2s from 2009 to 2012, you have a nice touchscreen infotainment unit. And the great part about this is that you can easily retrofit Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and retain the factory look and functionality. How cool is that? It really makes the 997 feel modern yet classic by early 2000 standards. Most 997 Generation 2s also have built-in navigation, Bluetooth for phone calls, and the option to stream music via aux or an Apple iPod connector. Moving over to the passenger side, you see that the 997 has these highly over-engineered cup holders that work amazingly well. Moving up, you have a nice sunroof on the coupe models, but the 997 also is available in convertible and Targa roof options. You also have built-in home link to connect to your garage and an auto-dimming mirror. The fifth reason you should buy a Porsche 997 is because of its reliability. We can look at reliability based on the 997 Gen 1 and Gen 2. The 997 Gen 1, while there have been some cases of bore scoring and IMS issues in Carrera models, very few 997 Gen 1s were affected, and the affected cars tend to be the 2005 and early 2006 models. The 997 Gen 2, however, features a different direct fuel injection motor, and this is known to be pretty bulletproof. My 2010 911 Carrera S has nearly 75,000 miles on it, and the only issue I've had is a broken mount for the headlight leveling sensor, which I replaced myself for just $20. Other than that, all my 997 has required is basic maintenance. How awesome is that? And it's also important to look at the quality found throughout the car. Look at how well the interior has held up after 75,000 miles in 12 years. There are also very few squeaks and rattles. It's one thing to own a luxury sports car that is expensive to maintain. It's another thing to own one that is truly as dependable as a Toyota. How awesome is that? The sixth and final reason you should buy a 997 now is because of its value. In the last 5 years, the 997 has been a bargain. For around $35,000 to $50,000, you could get a nice example with pretty low miles. However, in just the last 2 years, 997 prices have increased by an average of 25%. I bought my 2010 911 Carrera S in 2014 for $52,000, and after putting 18,000 miles on it, today it's actually worth around $57,000. So essentially I've been able to own my car and drive it for free. So before you go out and buy a brand new BMW or Mercedes, think about depreciation. Do you want to own a new faux sports car that will lose half its value in 5 years, or would you rather have a thoroughbred sports car that will retain its value? I know my pick, but what about yours? Alright, so those are the 6 reasons you should buy a Porsche 997 now. If you want a true sports car with an iconic, timeless look, performance by modern day standards, world-class driving engagement, daily driver practicality, a comfortable interior, exceptional reliability, and a car that will hold its value, the 997 is the right car for you. But buy one while you still can. Well, there you have it, car fanatics. If you want more Porsche content, check out www.ecarguides.com. Thanks for watching, car fanatics. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you're notified each time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.